Alright, it is time for day 2 of the Radiance mod. So yesterday we kind of just got acquainted with a couple of the Gage's skills, we got to look at a couple items already. I've already gotten a couple world drops here, and then we've gotten a lot of dedicated drops. Now, the dedicated drops in this mod are naturally set to 30%, you can revert them back to 10%, or you can make them guaranteed. And the world drops are slightly improved, but not so much that I should have gotten 3 world drops within an hour. So that might not be a thing you run into as you play, but that's just a note that did happen. Still think this Jacob sniper is a little bit quirky and a little funny, so like I'm kind of here for that. And beyond that, it's just a forward progress day. So we are level 12, main story goes all the way up to level 40. We get to see how that feels in progression. Hopefully it feels fine. The leveling has felt pretty good, pretty smooth. We'll see how it goes. Alright, it's the start of the day. Savagely is right here at his bonus spawn. I might as well check if he'll drop anything. I doubt the Herald still exists in its normal form. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so it's still the Herald. Interesting note, I do have a Jacob's grip on this, and it's making me manually pull the trigger. I don't know if those two are related, but it still has a pretty decent fire rate, if not a faster fire rate. Okay, so Jacob's grips might just do this? I'm not sure. We'll have to find more equipment and test that out. Okay, so I thought I was tabbing past a normal old Ravager here. This is called a Bomber. It has a single pellet. It does 214 damage. It fires Grenadier shots. He spawned here again, so let's just shoot at guys. I don't think this is the best of damage for us. Maybe if we were playing a different character, we could get better use out of this. Still an interesting concept, though, for sure. So this exists. Okay, so we've got a Herald with a different grip here. I guess we can go ahead and check if the Jacob's grip is what is causing it. No, it looks like I just have to manually fire the Herald. Okay. This could be a universal change to Torg pistols, maybe? Let's check. Alright, PBFG in the vendor. You know, I guess you really could just sit here and farm out a vendor if you really were aching for equipment. That is a nice thing, I will say. Not a lot of times you can find some decent equipment when you're in the middle of a playthrough, so that is nice. Here, I want to test out the Herald's damage. Yeah, it's still a Herald. Okay. So you could still grab a Herald to crutch on if you really needed it. Looks like it still does Herald stuff. So, yeah, it's a Herald. We're gonna have to see exactly how this redline skill interacts, if it's a 5 out of 5 or if it's something smaller than that, because it reduces your max health by 12% per level. This comm has plus to redline on it. I'm wondering if it can't go up to plus 6, or if it does, it just leaves us with 1 health. Hopefully. That's interesting. We'll have to come back to this later in the game, of course, when we can get a plus 6. But that's odd. Oh, that's cursed. Oh, that's very cursed. Hold on. Yeah. So I guess the Torg barrel is now just going to be a Grenadier barrel. Which I think I'm okay with that. I'm not sure. I don't use Ravagers too often. But I'm kind of okay with that. Also, green with this is cursed. Very cursed to be able to see this in game, but it also weirdly looks nice. Okay, so yeah, I've just confirmed with the dev. The only pistols that are automatic are Vladof and Hyperion. This and Bandit. Okay, so Bandit, Hyperion, and Vladof are all automatic. And the other ones are semi-auto. I still think this is an okay change. It's just a little odd for me initially because I'm not used to it is all. Also, let's go. Level 12 because we're level 12 and stuff. Still basically does the let's go stuff. I'll probably miss that I can't just full auto spam this at people, but it's still a let's go, so it should be fine. Meteor pistol looks pretty normal. Of course it is semi-auto now, which is okay because you do only really shoot them once. So that's fine, this makes sense. So let's think about why this could be called Anarchy. Is it because it is fire? Is it because it is ×3 pellets? I don't know. I have no clue. But either way, cool. I like it. Are you also burst fire? That actually, I'm glad this is not burst fire. Oh, and it's single shot through the sniper. Oh. Finally a usable dull sniper. That's nice. That's actually really nice. I do like that. You can get a double anarchy if you have the ×2 prefix, so it's ×4 altogether. Cool. Okay. That's kind of neat. I mean, of course this is first playthrough. This is a ×3 fire SMG. But just for shooting it, this feels nice. The damage on this anarchy is actually pretty nice. And then, of course, I can throw it if I have to, and it'll delete the guy instantly. You know a bug I've never tested with any mod I've ever played? Hold on. Oh, wrong seat. Oh, right, this is not an automatic weapon. LeMayo. Hold on. This one's automatic. Let's go. He throws it! Okay, so this is a vanilla bug, but look at the TDR throw. Hold on, wait for it. Yeah! That's so great. Oh man, that's so dumb. Incredible naming scheme. Yeah, alright. Well, this is us now. We're legendary Mechromancer now, I guess. So I better start putting points everywhere. Alright, cool, sure. Alright, Bad Maw. Yep, I didn't see this going any other way, honestly. Yeah, seems good. Okay, so since we found a legendary Mechro, I might just go ahead and put a point into like a couple of the more useful skills, like the extra fire rate here, the reload here might be nice as well. And then probably cooking up trouble, maybe one into fancy mathematics just in case for the swap speed and damage, stuff like that. And we've got this spinny gun here, which has a ×3 modifier on it because 3 barrels, I guess, probably. I bet it does good damage too. Any more legendaries? There are relics in a... Okay. So, there are relics in the vendor. I guess that's a better way to get relics, because normally kind of annoying to get. So, sure, I'm okay with this. Well, the main story is level 15, but this is normally where I would try to farm Bad Maw a little bit. I don't think I need to farm Bad Maw, but I might try to slip in an extra level or two here real quick, if it's worth doing. I'll just have to see how much XP he's worth. Quite a bit of XP. So, yeah, that might be worth doing. And I don't know if this is a dedicated, but I have to assume it probably is. We've got the face stabby. It's got plus 125% melee damage, 1.5 crit. Probably just meant to do this, so it's a nice early game melee weapon. And yeah, besides that, it seems to just be a bandit shotgun, which is cool. Face stabby shoots for melee too. Oh. So the bullets on this thing deal melee damage as well, like the face puncher? Okay. Well, that's good. So, yeah, I guess it does that too. So, shooting this gets buffed by melee. Oh, he dropped a rocket launcher. So, the Sharon, something. One of those. So, rule of threes, it's a ×3 Vladoff launcher. It's got a mag size of 19. It burst fires. Okay, yeah, so it does a burst of 3 rockets at a time. Well, 3 rockets 3 times, I guess would be the right way to say that. Yeah, this is good. Probably a little strong for normal mode, I would imagine, but also very good. Oh, hey. We've got a masher. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at this guy. 7.06 fire rate. That's not too bad. Kind of just got like an early game Maggie at this point then. It's just a little bit inaccurate. But that feels good. Okay, so let's see. In terms of damage, this kind of almost does feel like a Maggie. Okay, cool. Yeah, this feels about right. Alright, so to deal with Warden, we're going to try to use our fun new equipment. Go ahead and break the shield, and then just kind of like... Yeah, that feels pretty good. Wilhelm fight. Never going to guess what I do to this guy. Actually, not doing as much as I initially thought it would. Still going to get him pretty low, though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Rolling Thunder. Seems to do Rolling Thunder stuff. It's coming back. Yep. That is Rolling Thunder stuff. You know, for the average scaling of the levels being higher and stuff, this feels pretty normal. Of course, I wouldn't really be level 18 right now. I'd probably be level 16, 17. But scaling-wise, we feel about right. So I'm curious how we're going to hit level 40. And if it'll be before Warrior, or if it'll be like right as we're getting to Warrior. Now, another thing I have been informed about is the fact that apparently saw blades are as fast as catapult technicals in this mod. So you can just use a saw blade without having to swap vehicles, which actually feels really nice because that's a minor thing you don't have to do. Hey, a new Stormfront. Cool. Ours was starting to get pretty bad. So, sure, free upgrades are good. Go ahead and take that. Probably go ahead. We'll just drop the old one. Cool. Man, I can't wait to get a Norfleet and a vendor. That'll be so hype. Alright, we've got a buffalo in this vendor. And nothing else in these. Okay, so, buffalo, are you worth using in this mod? So, 660 damage, 3.0 crit. Probably? I guess we can shoot some guys and find out. We did just get Shockstorm, so it'll be worth trying. Alright, so how much damage? Not bad. Honestly, not bad at all. And I will say, I would never really go out of my way to get a buffalo normally, so getting one in a vendor is actually weirdly nice. Because it gives me a chance to use a weapon I wouldn't normally use. So I'm here for that. Alright. Second the mod dev left, we've gotten a defender. I can do this all day. Not sure what this does. Alright, it's a Tediore. What do I get from holding you? Okay, so this defender provides ammo regen, and it does pretty okay damage. Yeah, okay, not bad. Okay, so I've been told the saw blade is faster. It's as fast as the catapult. What? I'm having trouble climbing the hill? So maybe there's some super secret property that the catapult has. I'll try it again, though. Alright, let's see. Even with those guys in the way. Yeah. Okay, so something is up with the saw blade. It does seem to boost relatively as fast, but it doesn't want to maintain it up the hill as well as the catapult does. So I guess I still would use this for tricks. I forgot I have a fastball on. We've got the Tsar. Okay, so you are Shock Vladov. I am he, the one that will bring ruin. 40 mag. I'm kind of here for that, sure. This is kind of neat. The damage is a little bit low, probably because I'm using shock. And the parts aren't necessarily great, so we could probably do a little bit better. But yeah, this is cool. I like this. And XP relic. Oh my goodness, it is better than vanilla. That's all you can ask for. Cool. I made a joke about needing a B shield earlier. But I guess I have a B shield now. Okay. So, do you have any unique punishment? No, it just seems to be a B shield. Okay, we have a B shield now. Alright, we're gonna sell our defender to try to get the boar. So, what does the boar do? A single shot? So, I'm thinking this is like a DMR, maybe? Not really sure. Might have to shoot a guy to see what the special effect is. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I think the special effect is that its pellet splits? I think it's while it's zoomed in, it's 2 pellets. That might be the effect. Which also means that it's really convenient that we got a B shield here, because we'll get 2 times the amp damage we're supposed to. As long as we can keep the shield up, of course. Okay, Triquetra probably just does vanilla Triquetra stuff. Fires a little bit slower. Still seems about right, though. Alright, and we are on to the Zaford farm now. I'm gonna grab a Maggie and a Slaga to see what they're both like. Of course, I'm just gonna also farm this for XP. And then a big thing is apparently we need to farm this for some cash so that we can actually afford to buy stuff when we see it in vendors. Because this seems to be a rather common occurrence right now, and I don't know if that'll get fixed. It probably will, because this seems quite frequent. And we already got a Maggie. Okay, you do normal Maggie stuff? Yes, it is a normal Maggie. We are okay with this. That means it's usable. Got a Slaga on first try as well. Probably just does Slaga stuff if I had to guess. Yes. Yes, it does. Alright, cool. Okay. This makes more sense. So I've just spec'd the last point into smaller, lighter, faster so I could have that extra reload speed for the Shock and Awe. And Redline is a 3-point skill. So when we get class mods, the most they'll probably give is also 3, maybe 4? But that'll still leave us with a little smidgen of health left. So that can kind of make sense. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. That works. And then also from here, we are just farming for a little bit of cash. So that's all we should really expect to get from here. Maybe a better Maggie would be cool. But I just need the currency, apparently. Alright, and is that mashing? Wait. Did I see that? Oh, we can get a masher prefix in this mod. Okay, and then it reduces the fire rate. But that's fair for a funny little chunky gun. Okay. That's fun. So, how much more damage are we talking? So, it's times 10. It costs 2 ammo to shoot, though. Probably worse than just having a twofer, realistically. Yeah. Or just having a damage prefix. Okay. So, on the Maggie, I think it's trying to give just a flat 4 bullets, so it's not worth it. But if this were like a different gun, this would probably be a worthwhile prefix to have. Still neat, though. Alright, so Zaford has been farmed. We are plenty over-leveled now, as the main quest is level 24. We're level 27. I'm sure, of course, after we finish Wildlife, it'll catch up to 27, so we'll be, like, right back to where we were. But the max level scaling for normal mode is 40, so eventually we'll just hit 40, and then the missions can't possibly go higher than that. Maybe before Warrior. We'll see. And with all of that talk about saving up money from selling all of those Maggies and stuff, we only have 35k, which is not enough to have even bought that Bada-Boom we saw. So I'll just need to get even more money somehow. We'll figure it out though. But that's all I really have time for today. So yeah, day 2.